Hi, early birds. Back in Miss Vicky's yard again for another good story. Today, I found something, and it reminded me of a while back when my grandchildren used to play with these. You probably have some at your house. Yeah, that's right. They are plastic dinosaurs. And at first, my grandchildren didn't know which this one was, so I told them, you know what? We're going to have to learn something about dinosaurs if you want to play with dinosaurs. So I'm going to put her over here, and I'm going to have her watch over something, and we will come back to that later. But right now, why don't you join me with a true or false game about dinosaurs? This book is at the Matson Library, and I am going to read it to you today. It's called True or False. Is that a real dinosaur? And you are going to right away say, false. That's a cartoon dinosaur. But this is a real boy. Let's take a look. Let's count how many times you get them right. Did you get true or false? Look outside your window. Could there be a real dinosaur there? True or false? Some of you are saying, of course not. And you would not see a giant dinosaur outside your window, but you would see what we call an ancestor of the dinosaur. Scientists now believe that birds are the great grandchildren of dinosaurs. That seems kind of amazing. Is this scientist digging for dinosaurs called a dinosaurologist? True or false? Let's see. Nope, false. Men and women who dig for dinosaur bones and other fossils have a long name. It's called a paleontologist. And you probably already knew that because a lot of you already know a lot about dinosaurs. And you probably know this too. Are old bones called fossils that almost feel like rocks now? True or false? Before I even turned the page, you said, oh, Miss Vicke, that is true. And boys and girls, what kind of fossilized thing is this? Because leaves can be fossils, footprints can be fossils. This is a shell that is now a fossil. When paleontologists first started putting together dinosaur bones, they put it together and thought it might look like a giant lizard. Does that look like a lizard, but a much, much, much bigger one? Is that true? Yep, you were right. After you studied the picture, you realized that it is true. Some dinosaurs look very much like lizards, only they are much, much bigger. This is a beautiful dinosaur, but she was accused of a bad name. She was called an oviraptor, and people thought that she stole eggs. Well, it is true that she took eggs, but she did not steal them. She was watching over them so they could hatch. Notice she cannot sit on the egg. What would happen? You're right, cracked egg. Oh, if you live in Chicago, you better know the answer to this. Well, we don't live in Chicago, we live in Matson. But is it true or false that Sue the dinosaur was very, very old when she died? Should know this. It is true. So if you have not gone to see Sue at the Field Museum in downtown Chicago, you must get down there. Now, I am going to give you a clue. Why is she named Sue? Did you guess that the paleontologist who found her bones was named Sue? And what kind of dinosaur is Sue? Oh, gosh, guys, you beat me. A T-Rex. She had a very good sense of smell, That is true. And they also could see well and hear well, so that they could be good hunters. I got this one wrong. That's a little clue for you. True or false? Some dinosaurs had stripes. I said false, so you know it must be true. After studying the bones of these dinosaurs, they thought they found traces of color in the dinosaurs' bones. Well, we know that dinosaurs ate both plants, and those were called herbivores. The dinosaurs that ate meat were called carnivores, and just like us, many dinosaurs ate both. That was an omnivore. But I want to ask you, are there going to be many more dinosaurs found, even in the Antarctic where it's cold all the time? All over the world, they have found dinosaur bones, even where it's very, very cold. Here's a question for you to answer. Scientists think there are more dinosaurs to be discovered. Do you think paleontologists think that? Is that true or is that false? There's a paleontologist looking to check out some rocks. You were right. It is true. They have only found 700 kinds of dinosaurs, but they think there are up to 2,000. This young man is interested and may become a paleontologist, or just stay interested in finding out more about dinosaurs. True or false? Dinosaurs. Well, I told you that I wanted you to look at this and why I put this lady dinosaur over here. And the reason is, lady dinosaurs did lay eggs like birds. We talked about that, okay? And they did not build a nest the same way birds do, though. They would dig a hole in the ground, which my paper bag is supposed to look like a hole in the ground. They would put some plants in there, and they would lay their eggs. Now, the eggs would not be this small like our eggs. They could be the size of a volleyball. And did they sit on them? What did we see in our picture? No, they did not sit on the eggs, because if they sat on the eggs, they would probably crush them. Well, you will have a chance to make dinosaur eggs if you went to the library and picked up your packet, because inside is a balloon and 3 dinosaurs. One of them is for you to make a dinosaur egg with. You're going to blow up your balloon, put in your dinosaur, fill it with water, and let it freeze. And then, on a very warm day, you can go outside, let it start to melt, and when it's all melted, you can feel all the water, the nice cold water all over you, and inside will be your baby dinosaur. Also, you can draw yourself a picture or download one after this Facebook page, and you will have a playground for your dinosaurs. If it's sunny outside, you can even trace the shadows and draw up more dinosaurs on here. All of those activities are on the PDF that is attached to this Facebook page. So I hope you had an interesting time today. Maybe you can trick somebody with a true or false question about dinosaurs. And I will see you next Monday, where we will finish some of our summer activities at Early Bird in the morning. See you next week, boys and girls. Enjoy your dino eggs. Ask Mom and Dad first. I don't want Miss Vicke to get in trouble. Bye now.